Hello everyone. Today we will present the topic of email spam classification using logistic regression. Our team has three members, including Lương Đạt, Nam Anh, and me, Linh Chi. Our presentation is divided into five sections. The reason for choosing this project, practical applications of the project in real life, technologies used in this project, the entire process of software operation, and additional information. Let's start with the first section, the reason for choosing this project. We choose the topic for four reasons. The first reason is spam emails make up a significant portion of email traffic, causing security risks and productivity loss. The second one is the project aligns with the growing need for robust spam detection system in an increasingly digital world. Another reason is interest in exploring machine learning techniques for solving real-world challenge. And the last reason is the project offer hands-on experience with data pre-processing, model building, and evaluation, which are essential skills in IT and AI fields. Let's move to the next section, practical application of the project in real life, which include personal email filtering, corporate email security, e-commerce, and cyber security. Applications in personal email filtering integrate into common email platforms like Gmail, Yahoo Mail, or Outlook and use spam classifier to sort spam email into dedicated folder automatically. This protects users from phishing, scams, and irrelevant content. Application in corporate email security used in enterprise to prevent spam and phishing email from reaching employees. This protects sensitive data by detecting and blocking malicious links and attachment. Application in e-commerce identify marketing emails and promotional offer to categorize them separately. Did help user prioritize email related order or customer service. An application in cybersecurity combines spam classification with advanced threat detection to combat email-borne cyber attack, including ransomware and phishing scheme. We also want to mention example in action such as image spam filter and enterprise solutions. Gmail spam filter use advanced AI model to classify spam emails, automatically flag suspicious content, move it to the spam folder, and warn user about potential threat. And it adapt based on user feedback, mark as spam or not spam. About enterprise solution, applications like Barracuda, Spam Titan, or Momcast provide advanced spam filtering for businesses. This often integrated with email system to provide additional layer of security and classification. Next, my teammate Namang will provide information about technology used in our project.
So we were talking about the technology used in the project. Here you can see we will divide into six categories. It's data manipulation, visualization, machine learning, model persistence, web interface, and finally some supporting libraries. For the data manipulation library, we're using Pandas and NumPy. NumPy is used for scientific computing and numerical operations. For the visualization libraries, Model and Seaborn are employed for visualization, helping us to create informative charts for data insight. of machine learning library. We are using scikit-learn for some mainly for texture extraction and classification. The TF-IDF transform text into numerical feature and for the classification algorithm, we're using logistic regression offer the binary classification with probability prediction and we use the train test split to ensure our model is evaluated on unseen data, maintaining a fair assessment of its performance. For the model persistence, um, we utilize Zoplib. Zoplib allows us to set and load our train model efficiently, ensuring easy access for future use. And for the interface, we're using Streamlit. It's the main framework for the web application interface used for creating interactive web interface, handling user input and navigation, and displaying results and feedback. And finally, it's some supporting libraries like Python imaging library for image processing and or some OS module like to check the path operation. And the part four of our presentation is the process of software operation. And here you can see the our project is follow these main steps like data loading and pre-processing, feature extraction using CSIDF, and next is model training with logistic regression and evaluation on test data, and finally is deployment the model to ensure its persistent. Here you can see the entire process of our software is divided into two parts. First is the training model using logistic regression, and the second is model verification and the web application interface. Project starts by loading dataset, which consists of email content and their corresponding spam and harm label. We also handle any missing values in the data, as you can see here in the code. And the here is the graph here is the count of spam and not spam email. Okay, next. For the text-based email data, we use the TF-IDF. It's short for the term frequency inverse document frequency. It's technique to transform the email content into numerical features that the machine learning model can understand. Uh, okay, let's go to the next step. Um, Here, the training and the testing data are then transformed in using the CFIDF factorizer, creating necessary numerical feature for the machine learning model. It's the feature transformation and model training and performance evaluation. So, come to the part two is the model verification and web application interface. First is the initial setup and model verification. The application begin by loading essential libraries like Streamlit, Joblib, and Python image library, checking for the train model size in located in the train model dot KL and TF-IDF factorizer. They will displaying training instructions if size are missing. And here is the navigation structure. This app will provide a forecast navigation system. As here you can see the picture. First is introduction. Introduction is where our project is will be introduced and spam email list, harm email list, and classified email. The core classification process and the email classification process will follow this step as showing the code. The user interface will include an introduction tab with project overview and technical details, spam and harm email list, Example, we may win the expandable container. And finally, use the classification tab, and we will import the email content here for the prediction display. Here as the UI showing the slide. So in summary, our email classification project leverage machine learning techniques, data processing, and intuitive web interface. And thank you. And we will come to the demo part of our project.
So okay, in this chart I will in chart of the demo process of
Okay.
this project, and just wait for me to share the screen. Anyone see my
Yes.
screen? And this link you can get when we submit the final project. You can see the first step you should get the link of the project, and you go into your terminal. Just type a simple git clone quest, a git clone command to clone the project, and you can see here I already at the project with the ITE final and on the branch main. So when navigate to the project, first thing you need to do is to read the content in the README file. So this is the first thing you should do. You can see that I have add some requirement here. First thing you need to create the Conda environment. So if your laptop or your desktop don't have Anaconda or Mediconda, just hit the installation link here. So the first part you have clone the repository and you cd to that repository, and then you can copy the command to create the Conda environment. So the reason we Conda is that we just need to some environment like the in Windows or Ubuntu, you need to create some separated environment just to um, for your app to running. Like if you don't create the separated environment when you install some dependency in your computer, it may crash with the existing Python. So that is the need. So you just copy it and paste it into the terminal, and you hit enter. Like you can see that the notification that I already have the ATI environment, so I will not need to create it again. The third step that you will activate that environment. So okay, just copy this and activate the activate the environment. You can see that here you at the end of the terminal you can see the ATE here. So so the fourth step that you will install the dependency in the requirement txt file. So you can see that it already been certified. Okay, so the final part you will run the app by copy this streamlit command. Okay, so it will pop up a link like this. Then you just read the message. If you see the message, it means that you haven't changed the model yet. Please follow the instruction below to change the model. Okay, very clear, right? Very clear. So you navigate to the project again. So let me just queue the app. Then you run the Python train model. Just run the train model Jupyter notebook. So basically, so what is the problem here? Why do I don't have the train model? Oh, let me see. Maybe I have changed it into the step here. You can see it in the chain folder. I already changed the name to step, so I will update this in the final uh, in the final product. So let me just run it. Okay, instead of the train model, we will run the uh, we will run the oh, it already have the chain model.py here. Oh, my mistake. Okay, I see. I have should run the .py but not the Jupyter notebook. So you can see that it loading the notebook and then it loads successfully. So it is executing, and now it had executed successfully. So as a result, you can see the new two files here with the chain model and the text transformation vectorized. So basically, what does this Jupyter notebook do? Is just it could change the model, right? It will read the data, show some sample, print the data frame, and it validate validate the input. Then it show the number of spam and not spam emails. Then it it prepare some chain data, chain by the chain test split, and then you can see that's a feature expression. We use the text transformation here, and yeah, also we have used the model like the logistic regression, and then we train it by calling the model.fit. Okay, then after we train it, we just show some prediction with the test data, and after that we're done. Like we will export the model into the train model file, and also the feature extraction. So when you run the train model.py, then you have some new file, then you rerun your app again, you can see something different. Yes, the UI is different now. So in the introduction, you can see some basic information like why we use four tabs, why we use four tabs, which introduction, spam email, and the harm email, and classified email, and how we analyze it using 5W and on edge, who, what, when, why, how. Okay, very clear. So the spam email lead is just some email message that is spam, and in the harm email, which is some example of the legitimate emails. So the final, you can see that this is where we test, where we classify the email using the email content. So just take the example of the spam email. Okay, I copy it and I paste it in here, and I hit classify button, and you can see this is a spam email. Yeah, which means that our model is very brilliant light, right? And next step, we just try to using some legitimate email to classify it again. So this one, it can predict that it is a ham email. So this is a thoroughly demo of our RTE final project, which is email classification. If you have any problem, just email us, or okay. So I really thank you. You guys have been uh, pay much attention to the presentation. So thank you.